Alrighty. Excuse me. Hello again, this is Trice Majestus. Finally back flying as myself again. And we're continuing to head deep. Bring this mining ship out to the carrier. I got another upkeep to do. All right. Alrighty, where are you? Oops.
Good evening, Commander. It's so good to play on a game that the menus actually work how they're supposed to.
Yeah, certainly do.
I got so disgusted this morning I went on Odyssey.
Yep.
Never have I been in the options in the last day. And all my key bindings were screwed.
Oh, geez.
So I got mad and got out of the game. Went into my computer. Went into the Frontier thing. Went into the Elite thing. And I had 3 sets of key bindings there. And I deleted all of them but the default. Then I went and found my binding key that I had made.
Yep.
And throwed it back in there. And then I went in and reprogrammed it. And guess what? Most of the ship finally actually works now.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
So I don't know if they put so many key bindings in it that it was trying to use others in it.
Yeah.
I deleted all of them except for the default, and then just put another one in there.
Could be. Could be. There could have been some crossovers.
Game must have got confused.
I was telling Mr. Phillips here that he missed it today. You know the Elite, the 2 guys, the devs that do the videos, Arthur and Bruce?
Yep.
I got to play in the game with Arthur for about 2 hours today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I told him he needed to fix the menus. I said, especially the one that you got to get your damn energy packs and your health, your medical kits. I said, that thing, you can hold the button down, but it still sits there, flash, 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 and you can't get your mouse around there. And when you do, I said, it's messy. And he says, we're working on it. We're working on it. I said, okay.
Hopefully that gets some at least better for phase 2.
Well, it's like I tell him. I said, I'm glad you 2 are playing, because I said, as many times as you guys have been killed, I feel better about it. Because it's not just me.
629809831.
And I couldn't figure out if you were jumping to the carrier, if you were going to bring the duck on, and we were going to do this CG, or what the hell, so. But I am happy just to sit here in my Corvette.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh, my God. I bought a gun like I need one.
6298. That is an 8, right? Yes. 098 361. All right.
So that's high res. Collect the material.
Apparently somebody gave me a little bit of data this week. Not much, but a little bit.
Well, in the bird pit, there's about 3 or 4 commanders that's out that way.
Yeah.
And I gave them, I hope you don't mind, but I gave them the location of your carrier.
Oh, no, I'm happy to have more people show up.
I said, there's another one out there if you're further over, but if you're going up to go to Beagle Point, Trace Majestus, the Emerald Tablet will be closer. But, and depending on which way you're coming from, if you're coming from Colonia or Sagittarius A.
Right.
And I said, but here's where his carrier is located.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Well, they're just out there exploring.
Alrighty. Let's see. I left a note to myself that I had not repaired my FSD in a while, and it's down to 87%. I think we need to repair that.
You could still go like 7 more jumps at least.
Why take the chance when you can fix the damn thing?
Oh, you're at a carrier?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm taking the mining ship out to the carrier, and I try not.
6,800 light years away from, and he's probably about 9,000 light years or 6,000 light years away from any kind of carrier. Maybe he's closer to his. Or is it Unicorn Rest?
No, I'm closer to mine now than anything else.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
At least I think I am.
I'm
So.
sorry, I got confused. I don't know where you're at. Really.
Hey, yeah, it's been a while. All right, there we go. Let's turn this guy back on.
I did tell Arthur that Elite Dangerous did make a mistake. They could have made a lot of credits if they had an in-house funeral home where we could send flowers to the commanders who died. You could have made a lot of credits this week if you'd have thought about that. And he's like, we hadn't thought about that.
System map. I'm laughing so hard the Nubis can't understand me. System map.
Well, we'd have wasted all our credits paying for Philip and you. Or I would have wasted a lot of credits.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Hey, Mr. Blue Moon Halos, welcome back.
Hi, Blue Moon.
Hello, Mr. Blue Moon.
Unfortunately, I can't look to my right tonight and see the co-pilot, but last night's video, right at the beginning, I looked to the right so you could see it.
Oh, I rode on a taxi today. Guess what my taxi driver's name was?
What?
Jesus.
Oh, man.
And I thought, how appropriate.
Oh, Lynn said no. Lynn was going to send flowers to Philip and I because we died so often.
But I'd run out of credits. But anyways. There was this one kid, he plays, I don't know, all these games and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, when I get in there, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I said, more power to you. I said, I know some high-name people in this game that plays all the other games, and they do really, really, really good. But they suck here.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Looking right at it, and I can't see the bookmarks. Okay. So I'm 7,892.
That's not bad, boss.
So maybe I am a little closer to the previous carrier. All right.
That's all you have to go to get to your carrier?
Yeah.
Oh, that's close.
I don't fool around. All right. THU ECHE X K dash B.
I should have more.
Oops.
Not 6 few scoops. Why not?
Probably because you sold them. Or
All
they're-
right. And then I am at.
Oh, just buy another.
Okay, I am at HYP HOKEIAIE dash E
freaking dare.
D1345. Range 45, cone of 40, and calculate. So, the neutron route plotter says it will take me 173 jumps to get there.
8 who?
The neutron route plotter says it will take 173 jumps to reach my carrier.
Oh, good. I thought you said 800. I was like, what? You got to forgive me. I'm still in Odyssey, and I keep hearing halt, and so I stopped my ship. I did tell them, I did suggest to Arthur that they need to just make an abandoned planet somewhere where there's no NPCs and set up like a target practice so people could go out and set up their mouse triggers so that they're comfortable with them, that they don't have to actually engage in combat until they get their daggum mouse settings set.
Well, Blue Moon, they haven't. This is just the alpha, and the alpha only contains. Well, the first round of the alpha only contains one system, and just absolute basic missions. The next one this week when they change over to phase 2, it'll contain some combat and a few other things. I don't think we'll get exploration till phase 3.
Looking at the simple fact that there's probably going to be plants and stuff that's going to just kill us.
No, I think phase 2 is going to have scavengers and exploration.
There's much more coming, but yeah, just this week. I mean, we don't have the full functionality this week, and we won't for 3 more weeks at a minimum.
Yeah.
Engage.
Preparing to fold space.
Alrighty, now that I have my route plotted. Alrighty.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
I have to go far.
And the in-ship route had me at 188 jumps.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
You're going to be using the neutron stars anyway, so that's inaccurate.
It's always inaccurate when you've got the neutron stars, even though you select neutron stars, because it puts
System scan complete.
it rarely puts more than one neutron jump in a row.
Sorry, buddy, but I played for the last 3 days on Odyssey, and I just wanted to kill something. The only one around.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
I want to kill somebody, and you're here. Alrighty.
I'm not going to go to the CG with you, Philip, no.
No, I'm not going to the CG either. I need to find manufactured materials, and a bunch of low-end weapons don't tickle my
They're not
fancy.
low-end weapons.
Come on, a grade 2 double engineered be it, but
That's the largest railguns show.
no, it's a missile launcher or something.
The other one's a railgun.
I got a TB Seeker missile that we got from the CG, and that sucker is deadly.
And how much ammo does it hold?
It was over capacity.
Okay.
It, yeah, the only thing I don't like about the two here, I mean, one of them's a railgun. I'd like, yeah, that wouldn't be bad to have, except that they nerfed railguns.
The railguns you get from power play?
Oh yeah.
Oh, they are?
Oh, this one, oh yeah, double engineered. So it's double ammo, and then it's, was it long range? So double ammo, long range, which means that's about as good as you could make a double engineered. And it will blow the doors off the other one. But they've nerfed railguns so much that even engineering one, meh. Engage.
Frameshift.
Charging FTL.
System scan complete.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Huh. Galaxy map?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Okay. Why the hell over there for? That's obviously not the right direction.
It actually feels nice to be back in the elite where everything works like it's supposed to work.
Alright, well, heck with it.
Things working is overrated.
Oh, Philip.
Just kidding.
Well,
Uh-oh, my head tracker went...
probably speaking the truth.
My head tracker went wet, turned itself off.
See, Trace would never know anything about things working right, because he's always having a problem. If it's not the head tracker, it's the...
You're the one to even open your mouth and speak.
There we go. Alright, good. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Charging FTL.
Hey, Rocky, welcome aboard.
2, 1.
Howdy,
How about...
Is that Rocky Raccoon or just Rocky? Rocky?
That's Rocky Johnson. Rocky Raccoon fell back in his room.
That's the reason why I came up with Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah.
I was sitting here going, why didn't I put Raccoon with that?
Statler Brothers, I believe.
Blame it on Trace. Wing 2. And you're picking on a poor miner. That we cannot have, sir.
Well, shame on him for not putting it on play, leaving it for playback. That's Mr. Blue Moon Halos watches a couple of streamers in this time slot, but one of them, for whatever reason, doesn't leave it up for playback.
Oh, I hate when streamers do that.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, you shoot yourself in the foot somewhat there.
One, archival's good, and two, see, if I find a stream that's
System
like
scan
halfway done,
complete.
I just don't watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But if they have it recorded at the end, I'll watch it then.
Right. Engage.
A
I'm
lot
not
of
pushing
guys.
it out.
Preparing
I'm
for
just
war.
gonna not watch it at all.
I also know a lot of the guys, they do that, but later on they post the video where you can watch it.
4,
It takes
3,
a few minutes to
2,
get it to download or
1.
whatever.
Engage.
But that don't mean that's what he did.
The Odyssey Alpha is, first phase of the Odyssey Alpha is out. We've been playing that for a couple of days, the three of us, and
Fuel scooping.
taking a bit of a
System scan
break
complete.
from it today.
It's supposed to be phase 2 in a few more days, so.
Yep, and so we'll pick it back up again in phase 2.
We're at the point, anything we can test now, we could just as easily test in phase 2 anyway.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got to most of the major functionality in phase 1. So... Yeah, so we played, I think it's 5 sessions. Last night was the first time that I managed to actually successfully run a mission.
In your map suit, that is.
In my Maverick suit, yeah, that's true. I got a couple others to get me into the Mav suit. It's definitely going to be interesting, but the play that I'm interested in isn't going to come into the alpha until at least phase 3. But I want to play 1 and 2 so that you know, it's a vastly different skill set, and there's a lot of stuff I got to figure out.
It's got that huge learning curve. Oh, you know,
Galaxy map.
What is it?
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Industrial? No, it's in the lab. Is it in the lab? Oh, God, I don't remember what building it's in. But there's a synthesizer where you can put something in it and have it synthesize. That actually works.
Really? What did you synthesize?
I watched Rusty Dog put a sample in it to synthesize it.
Huh.
What he got out of it? I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He was waiting for an alien to pop out. Oh, Mr. Elite Neil. Wrong thing to do, baby. Not today, princess.
Yeah, I mean, the hard part for me, since I have a custom key bindings file, is that the key bindings were all wrong. So that made things a little, took me a while to get something that was reasonable, and it's not even really right yet. I'm going to have to go...
You have to do like I did and just go in there and delete the damn things.
Well, with the Warthog, I've got so many key bindings.
Well, whatever you got saved as your key bindings on your computer, well, you have a lot, you said.
Yeah.
But that's what I did is, you know, I just...
Ooh. For the light alloys, I needed them specifically. That's nice.
Engage.
What you need.
Frameshift drive.
Charging FTL.
Only 3 batches.
But 3 times 3 is 9.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, they have nerfed the bounties.
What do you mean they nerfed the bounties?
They have nerfed the bounties.
Oh, damn it. The bounties
I've killed
were
5
like
ships.
perfect.
I killed 5 ships, all of them above deadly, and I got 277,000.
Ooh, that's ridiculous.
That sucks. That's like back to where it was.
Yep.
It has to be a bug. There's no way
That's probably because of the problems they're having with the AFK people.
Try this, then go to whatchamacallit. Go to the beacon or something. Try killing ships there.
System
I'm in the
scan
high res.
complete.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Millions
They
here
might have
before
nerfed the high
Odyssey
res
started.
specifically.
No, I doubt it.
Yeah.
Engage.
Well, that's where people go
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to
AFK.
fold
People
space.
don't
No,
go
they go
AFK.
into
Philip, they did not have a major game update, so all they did was update a data multiplier.
Oh, crap.
4,
Wow.
3,
Right.
2,
Just
1.
stop.
Engage.
Stay AFK. Don't destroy what you think. Wow, no point in doing combat anymore. Might
Well, you get
prevent
materials and
soldiers-
some credits.
Mm.
Apparently, a bunch of the folks who are doing AFK credit mining have found a way to sell
System scan
credits in game,
complete.
and it's completely mucking with the economy. So they had to do so. It doesn't surprise me that they did this.
Really?
Yep. Engage.
How can you...
Frameshift drive
Preparing for
charging.
jump.
I'm not sure how you sell credits in game, but there are ways to do
That
it.
doesn't make sense.
But the only way I know is like
You
a
can
carrier.
kind of trade. But that's
Well,
Well,
about
now
it.
that
Three,
was a little better. Let's see.
1.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. That was a little better.
Well, here's a question for you, Lynn. Were you taking out anacondas?
No, I was taking out Elite, the one right down below the Anaconda.
Okay, that might.
The ones that were paying us $1 million a pop. Or
Right.
500,000 a pop.
Burning lances?
Yeah.
Okay. Those, yeah.
I haven't seen an Anaconda yet, but it would really disappoint me if I have to fight one of them and only get 50,000 for it.
Well, the anacondas have a lower multiplier than the other ships.
Yeah.
The bigger the ship, the lower the multiplier.
Okay.
So if you can hit elite eagles, you get max.
Yeah, they were paying me 16,000.
Ooh, that's a cheapo eagles.
Yeah.
And they were Elite Eagles.
Yeah.
They might have nerfed all the easier ships
Fuel
and left
tanking
the
complete.
bigger ships alone.
That's also possible. Because, since it is a multiplier, they could have nerfed the base values as well. Or instead. And that would, because it's, yeah, that would do it. Interesting. Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
war.
charging.
And I've killed 6 elites. And me being, what is it, dangerous?
Yep.
They should pay me 1 point apiece. I killed 6, and I haven't moved my percentage points at all.
That I noticed before. That calculation's been messed up for a bit.
Well, dangerous is only one away from
No, it
elite,
isn't.
right?
System
It's
scan
dangerous,
complete.
deadly, then elite.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
Engage.
that's right.
Frameshift
okay.
drive
Preparing for
charging.
war.
That's really screwed up then.
Mm-hmm.
And it could have something to do with Odyssey, for all I know.
Could be.
To throw people that want to go to Odyssey to see what it
2,
offers.
1. Engage.
If that were the case, they wouldn't be having a CG during Odyssey.
There's lots of people that's not going to go to Odyssey.
Yeah,
it
I
doesn't
know.
matter.
I know.
They can get it for free.
Especially for almost $60. Yikes.
Yeah. But if I can get my menus set the way I feel comfortable with them, Odyssey wouldn't be that big of a deal. But
Yeah.
with them keep changing my bindings every day I go in, or the game, or a glitch, or whatever it is, it's annoying.
Mm. Well, yeah, and that's the thing with alphas, is you never know what the heck they're going to change on a day-by-day basis.
System scan
But I did find
complete.
out that, like, if you and I and Phil is on a planet,
Engage. Yep.
Philip is running low on energy or whatever.
You can use
And-
energy transfer.
Oh, okay.
Would you let me finish my statement? That
Engage.
if Trace and I
Preparing
have it,
to full
we can
space.
drop it and you can pick it up.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
If you knew what I was going to say, why didn't you say it in the
No,
first place?
I knew what
You guessed and rudely tried to finish the conversation.
2, 1. Engage.
That is rude, Philip.
Oh, come on, really?
It is.
I'm looking I'm trying to. I'm in abuses mode, and I'm being interdicted.
Well, let's look at it this way. You don't have no cargo on, so you're not going to get killed this time.
I don't even know what's here. Where are you?
Hey, Anthony, how's it going?
Hello,
You're
Anthony.
so rude.
Maybe he's just paying you back. I don't know.
A courier? Are you kidding me?
Blow it out of the sky. You got the ship for it.
I have no weapon down.
Run him over.
I tried to ram him, but he's getting out of
You're
range.
in your Corvette, and you don't have no
No,
weapons.
I'm in my Anaconda.
And it doesn't have no weapons?
Now you put them all in the Corvette.
I took it all off to give to my Corvette. Unlike you, I don't have a million spare, fully engineered weapons to be given to multiple
could've.
ships.
You've had just the same opportunity as me.
System scan complete.
I was busy engineering other stuff.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
Well, I'm taking the, I'm continuing with trying to get the mining ship out to the carrier. Lynn is blowing up, is playing Pop the Pirates in the park, and not quite sure what Philip's doing, except being interdicted.
I'm farming manufactured material.
Oh, okay. Then you should put some unengineered weapons on that ship and work on them.
Fuel scooping.
I need to farm to fully engineer to Type 6 plus to have stuff ready for see what I need when Odyssey comes out if there's anything I want to engineer. Oh yeah, and I'll be having prismatic shields that will need engineering as well.
Fuel scooping complete.
I don't really feel the need to go for that CG,
What?
the current one.
Oh, I don't know. I would if it wasn't combat bombs. It was just killing pirates with it. But the special ops, if they got them in there, they just annoy me.
Are you sure there's special ops?
There are always special ops in combat zones.
Fire on you.
Yes, they always do.
Any kind of combat bonds, they're gonna have their special ops guys there.
Yeah, but if you don't bother to special...
No, they come attack you.
Oh, okay.
I guess he's forgot the combat thing we were in.
Yeah. We haven't done the conflict zone in ages.
There's a reason why.
They're not particularly fun.
I remember us getting jumped by nasty guys.
Remember when we were going in there to get the combat bonds for you so you could open up the engineers?
Yeah.
And that one guy popped you twice and you ended up with no shields and 3% or 30% of your hull gone? That was a special ops.
Yep. Oh, okay.
They're a pain in the behind.
Plus, they have, like, hacked ships.
No, they're just fully engineered.
Can't make ships like them.
System scan complete.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All right. Jeez, come on, give me a frickin' neutron star, please.
There should be plenty where you are.
I'm in a field of brown dwarfs.
Back there?
Yeah, oh, this brown dwarf fields all over the place. And there's apparently no neutron star anywhere near me.
Ba-da-da-da, doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da-da-da, doo-doo-doo-doo.
All right, well,
Got a question to ask you, Trace.
yeah.
Would they be slowly upgrading Elite Horizon?
I haven't seen any updates.
Well, I meant slowly making things better because I swear that the ships are flying so much better.
Not that I noticed.
Yeah.
Fighting, not you're flying in a straight line. I mean fighting.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything that would tell me that.
They're seeming smoother. They're not as Yankee. It's kind of like it's just smoother.
Huh.
Either that or when I deleted all that shit out of the folder, it fixed it.
Well, that could be too.
I don't know. What are you doing, Anthony, in the game? Are you playing Odyssey or are you doing Horizon?
Well, that's backwards. Okay. Well. All right, I'll just go with this for a while. Engage.
Cannot comply.
Preparing to fold space.
Right. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling
charging.
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
He says he's been playing Horizons.
Okay. I don't play.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And watching me die in Odyssey. Over and over and over again, yeah.
Yeah, I've done so much that there's been several times my fingers hovered over delete Odyssey from my computer.
Hmm.
But I'm waiting to see. Because when I first did Horizons, I didn't do the fighting. I did the exploration and the other stuff. So
And,
Yeah.
and also, when you're in a ship, you have time to run away if you get into trouble. Where you get in trouble on foot, your shield's you're gonna be dead. there's not much time to get out of the ship.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Not to mention you have that unlimited oxygen issue to deal with.
Well, now that I've learned how to use the tool and stuff, it's not that big of a deal.
1. Engage.
It is when there's like a dozen people trying to hunt you down.
That's when you make sure you pack it in your backpack.
You can only have 3 of each, if I'm not mistaken. 3 energies and
In the current suit.
Huh?
In the current suit.
Oh yeah,
But the
that's
problem
true.
is there's boxes around the damn base that you can use them and then roll back up.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty sure you're gonna have more in the exploration suit.
Mm-hmm. And it will have a longer oxygen time anyway.
Yeah.
But there's boxes of energy and there's boxes of med
System scan
kits and stuff on the planet.
Yep.
Engage.
Frame
Preparing for jump.
That my menu wasn't letting me select it and pick them up.
Mm.
But then I found out, well, the reason why is because I was...
Yep. Well, I'm going to have to muck with all of my key bindings when it comes out for real. 'Cause I don't really like the way they are right now.
Well, I'm sitting here. What I got for Horizons, I love.
Uh-huh.
And when I deleted all the crap that was in... And the only thing I did in Odyssey was I programmed the on-foot.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go in and change, what they had for the ship. Those were all default from Elite.
Right.
And so when I went in there, I don't know whether it was their upgrade or not, but I had the key bindings that I had put in. And then I had the default key bindings, and then there was these 2 other key bindings in there, and it's like, where'd they come from? Because I didn't go in and actually put my key bindings into the file.
Right.
So I don't know where they came from.
System
But
scan
like I said, I just went in there, because I've had it up to here.
Engage. Right.
And I
Frame
just
shift
deleted
drive.
all the
Preparing for
defaults,
war.
and I went in there and found out how I could grab it out of my file, or how to get it out of my clipboard and put it in the Elite file. And I did that, saved it, and everything, even in the ship, because in the ship you guys are pulling up your menus, just wonderful. And I'm sitting there and I couldn't even pull up my damn menus.
Yeah, so something got crossed. Anyway, hey Camille, welcome back.
Hello, Camille.
Hi, Camille.
But after I did that, then everything started working a lot better.
Fuel scooping.
So you have to go in there and see what all has been saved to your files in there for leading.
Yeah, that's probably some cross problems. That was part of the problem I was having with the head look, was crossed up controls.
Also, I don't know if you know this or not, but they got gravity coming out, so your voice attack will cross over with Odyssey.
Voice attack should cross over with Odyssey anyway, because it's just a key presser.
Yep.
But I thought why wasn't some people's... Then why do they got gravity so your stuff would cross over?
No idea. Yeah, well, until the next phase of the Odyssey Alpha will come out later this week, and we'll jump back in then. But we've learned about what we can about it for now, so might as well get the actual live game moving in the right direction. like forward.
We learned that we don't know much about the game. To all honesty. Or at least I don't.
Well, we learned a bit about the mission system and the fact that it sucks.
And I'm going to buy a cheap-ass Sidewinder to take to these planets until I figure out what the hell. 'Cause I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
taking my high-dollar shit. So I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, it's definitely, you don't want to bring an expensive ship along on these missions.
Not the one where you're raiding a station anyway. Although, come to think about it, it would be easier to get away if you bought your own ship.
No, you just get blown up by those damn replacement guns.
System scan complete.
Well, we know how to handle the anti-ship gun.
Yeah, which means it's basically engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for war.
Just have to turn the turret off.
Not only deterrent, point defense, blue iron, personal, yeah. 5 things you gotta turn off to be safe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I did find out something else today, though. When we were out, there was 54 of us playing in the open on the Castro
Mm-hmm.
base. Every time somebody dropped onto the base, all the alarms and all the anti-guns and all that crap would reset to on.
Oh man,
System scan.
that's a bug.
You had to keep somebody in the area to run back and turn all that crap off again.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed. They're not. The bases aren't instanced properly, so you need to either do it in solo or in private sessions to really get anything done, and not run the risk of someone else showing up and screwing things up.
Well, no, I've seen them do it in teams of 2 and teams of 3, and it worked just fine.
All right.
We broke it with 54.
So anyway, Camille, yeah, it's like Lynn was saying, if you'll take a look at the mission, the last mission I ran last night, it'll show you how to get off the planet without having your transport blown out from under you. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Everything you need is in the command center to turn those stuff off. One's on the bottom floor and the other is on the, you have to go up the stairs to it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Finding a bunch of high grades, but so far each one has only been 3 packs per high grade.
System scan complete.
Don't know what to tell you.
Engage.
About to jump
Frameshift
into
drive
another one.
Preparing for jump.
Hopefully this one gives me better assortment. More quantity.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, at least here I'm making credits, collecting data, and collecting material.
Hey, but that's a good way to get extra credit stuff, or whatever the currency is called in Odyssey.
What?
Being allowed to sell our unneeded materials.
As long as you don't sell the things you need.
Yeah, you have to be careful about that.
Yeah, I already did that
Another
once.
trick, when you're full up, when you fill your suit up, just call your taxi, go to it, unload what you got on you, then go back out.
Oh, okay. There's an unload option.
Yeah. Well, you stand there and it says something about something. You stand there and it unloads you just like it does in the SRV when you pull up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll find that out when they open us up to additional systems.
Here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
If we go in a wing and we have one of us have a ship, drop ship site, we all load up on it. Can we all operate that ship?
System
Or
scan
only the
complete.
owner of the ship can operate it?
No idea. Engage.
Preparing to flood space.
If anyone dies, I think it's probably only going to be the owner. There's no reason for anyone else to be able to fly it.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Boy, I can jump in and trace the ship now. If he had a fighter, I can fly it, or can I fly your fighter?
I don't know.
A multi-crew
Yeah, you
can.
should be able to, yeah. You can fly a fighter.
I know.
Well, should be and what they've programmed into the game are two different things.
System scan complete.
I know I can shoot your turrets and stuff and fight while you fly.
Mm-hmm. Engage.
Frame
Preparing to
shift
flood
drive
space.
Yeah, but I've got no idea whether you can fly the fighter.
Yeah.
But being able to fly a fighter and like steal someone's ship are two different
3,
things.
2, 1.
I don't want to
engage.
steal someone's ship.
Yeah, but jumping in it and taking it on a joyride while someone's doing a mission could lead to something like that.
Well,
Remember,
it's just like
Apple
you have to
played
give
this
somebody.
game too.
You have to give somebody permission to shoot your turrets. You have to assign them
Fuel
something,
scooping.
as a role or something. They just can't get in there and start shooting your guns.
Oh, okay.
Forget what they call it, if that's permission or what, but you have to get in there and give them permission. Yeah, they've nerfed combat.
Fuel scooping complete.
I've probably killed close to 20 now, and I've got 1,190,000.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Okay. Well, it's time to go find something else to do.
And I finally
Well-
just got 1 point.
I have an oversized paperweight. I spent a ton of time engineering.
It was good for mining, so just hush.
Well, that's true.
Besides, people will complain about it and they'll eventually fix it.
Yeah, people will get the bitch about it and they'll fix it.
Yep.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Frame shift drive
Schooling
charged.
FTL engines and preparing for
They
jump.
waited to nerf it until everybody was in Odyssey.
Yeah. 167. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
All they had to do was break the turret that let you AFK in the first place. Problem solved. But no, it decided to nerf everything.
Well, they didn't have to release a patch to do that. They only had to make a server-side adjustment. Engage.
Sure, right now, Odyssey
Charging
is gonna take
FTL.
all their attention. Everything else can just kind of wait.
Mm-hmm.
Four, three, two, one. Engage. System scan complete.
Gas station. Get your gas here.
It looks like courier missions went up, though. I'm sitting here looking at a delivery contract, important data.
Mm-hmm.
How much?
Fuel scooping complete.
141,274 credits
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's
in the
huge.
next system.
Yeah, check distance to target, though.
Let's see, where is it, command?
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Looks like 10,000 light seconds.
That's not far.
It's not far at all. So, okay.
Wow. That's like almost three times what they normally would be.
I know. I'm just wondering if I need to go back to Shinrada and see what the courier missions are paying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By golly, let me do that. I'm tired of popping these little farts and not gaining nothing.
I should head back to Nyberg and check there.
Ha! Well, we'll find that out once they get the real ships in the game.
What?
Whether or not the Apex things can be interdicted. Apex shuttles. Engage.
Yeah, because
Charging
I'm not
FTL.
going to volunteer for that job.
there's
Somebody else
not
get
supposed to
interdicted.
be, but who knows? There could be a bug that allows it.
4, 3,
Well, they should be like any other ship.
one.
They should be able to interdict it. Now, whether they can fight it and win is another story. But they should face the same things we face in our ships.
Yep. But I doubt they're going to do it. Because I think they would consider that as chasing people away from the game issue. So,
If they're afraid of that, they'd fix this alpha a little bit because there was a lot of unhappy people the first 3 days. Still unhappy.
Well, let's see. We'll see what they come out with the update this week for Beta 2.
I do know that these are going to be stock ships. There's nothing engineered on them.
yep.
I'm just thinking if a silly rifle costs you 175,000, what is a sidewinder going to cost you?
Yeah, no
System
kidding.
scan complete.
Well, miniaturized weapons,
Engage.
miniaturization technology
drive
Charging FTL.
tends to come with a premium. You would think in this, you
That don't
think
even make
in
sense.
No, that don't make sense at all.
what?
Because with lasers, we have already got small ones.
3, 2,
Machine guns, we've already got small ones. The bigger ones should cost more, and the ones in ships don't. They cost less, but that's because they're not the same currency.
In any case, I mean, it doesn't require many missions to be able to afford a weapon. In any case, not a big deal.
It takes four missions if you do the transportation. It takes one, possibly two,
If
in the
you
support.
want the biggest weapon, everything else is considerably cheaper.
system scan complete.
The big laser weapon is like 120K.
5,000, yeah. That's what I bought today.
Everything else is like 75K. Oh, but
Engage.
support
Frame shift drive.
Preparing to
thing.
flood space.
That's like 144, if I recall.
Well, they've certainly got to do something about their ganking problem. But I don't worry about Star Citizen.
2, 1.
Not my problem. I doubt I'll ever play it.
Star Citizen has a lot of issues.
Mm-hmm.
They need to work on
I
a
don't know
single area of features. Get that done before you start working on something else. That's why nothing works. Because they just work, do a little bit here, then jump over there. There's no direction in it.
Mm-hmm.
When I say direction, I mean the development team. There's no direction on what people should be working on.
Doesn't seem... Well, I don't know. I haven't been following that game at all, so...
Me neither.
You know, I've got time... You know, I got time for basically one main game and one secondary. And right now, this is my main game. And my secondary is Valheim. And I haven't played
System
Valheim
scan
in 3 weeks.
Yep. 3 weeks?
Yeah.
I thought you were playing it right before Alpha.
Well, maybe it's 2 weeks. Engage.
Frame shift drive.
Preparing
Well,
for jump.
actually, he was in the dark. He was in the duck.
Well, I played the Duck for a week before Alpha, and I didn't spend any time in Valheim. I only play Valheim on the weekends.
3, 2,
Well, mine was a lot in the duck.
engage.
I do hope they let me shoot these people on the bases from my ship because I do need a lot of
Fuel scoping.
revenge. For a fighter, anyways.
Bringing the fighter down to attack the base is going to be interesting.
Yeah, you could fly a street level, or hell, drive your SRV and your shoot him.
Yeah, SRVs are sluggish though.
Yours may be, but mine's not.
Yeah, if all you want to do is go charging straight, SRV works fine.
No, I've got mine fixed where it turns, it slides, it does everything.
And you're
It's a skill, Philip. You got to learn it like anything else.
not smooth.
It's like like riding a go-kart. You just
It's
gotta
not
learn how to run it.
It's not a weapons platform. That's the problem.
Really?
You have a pea shooter
System
Yeah.
that
scan
shoots
complete.
And I've
basically
took out
only
a
straight
lot of things
and
with that
that
pea
shoots
shooter.
Yeah, and I spent all that time, spent a bunch of time making a fabulous video, and which could have been better spent actually making a better game. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Charging FTL.
Also, they need to cool it down with the ship that they're not even putting
4,
in
3, 2,
the game or alpha, whatever they want to call whatever Star Citizen is. Early access kind of thing. They need to cool down with the ship and actually work on the game.
Why? That's where they make their money because
Fuel
it's a
That's the problem,
play,
though.
pay to play.
That's the problem, though. They're trying to fleece people more than actually get things done. And believe me, they are fleecing. You ever
fuel
hear
scooping complete.
the proverb? You can shear a sheep many times, but only skin it once.
Yeah, but have you ever actually sheared a sheep?
No. You have
I have.
problems, though.
They stink.
Oh,
By the
do
time
they?
you get done, you wish you'd skin them.
Well, the closest I've come is watching somebody shear one.
It's a talent.
I never sheared the sheep before. I milked cows before. So,
I bet that was comical.
Did shoot myself in the face, though.
That explains a lot.
It's not as hard as people claim, though.
Well, first of all, didn't your mom and dad ever tell you not to point a gun in your face? Or are you talking about milk from the cow?
I'm talking about the cow's, the udder or whatever it's
Udder,
called.
tit, yeah.
Udder, yeah. Not the gun. Good God.
Well, if you squirted yourself in the face, you were milking the cow totally wrong. You're supposed to aim at the bucket,
Well,
not
it
your
was
face.
when I was just starting
Yeah.
out.
Back in the day, I used to milk 25 milk cows every day, twice a day. Except I didn't have to do it by hand. I had the vacuum. Ouch. A vacuum setup where you just stick it up here close to it and then just suck it right up here and it started milking the cow. Clean the bag, wash the bag good, and hook it up. And let the machine do the milking while you go do something else.
Could you see doing all those cattle by hand?
Now they used to, but yeah, no.
It's an all-day job. Jeez.
Yeah, because you have to do it twice a day.
Yeah.
And each cow can produce 8 gallons of milk.
What do you do for a living? I milk cows. I'm sorry.
I had a couple of people help me so I could do my job, but on the weekends when I was home, if I was home, then it was my job to milk them. But
It's
it's
your
a
job,
7
that's
day.
to conceive
It's a 7 day a
results.
week, twice a day, 365 days a year. It doesn't matter. They gotta be milked twice a day.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta go look back at Exegius's April Fool's video. I hear it was funny.
Oh, it was. We carried on a hell of a private
System
conversation.
scan complete.
Oh, okay. I did request
Engage.
Preparing for war.
For a second, I thought I might have not, but nope, I did.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
No, deploy to landing gear when I
Fuel
want to.
scooping.
All batteries fire on that ship.
It's just like this. It started out. I sure hope that video you made
Fuel
today
scoop
was an
disengaged.
April Fool's joke. With Odyssey, I'm close to pulling my hair out. Anyways, laugh out loud. He says, "Whatever do you mean? What's this April Fool's you speak of?"
Yeah.
Scooping.
And I said, laugh out loud. Oh, you're an ornery little shit,
Fuel
aren't you?
scooping complete.
But if it's true, I do have my finger on the delete account. I will not start over from scratch on engineering in Elite Horizons.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, it's all for April Fools for sure. Frontier are bad, but we aren't that bad yet." And yes, I absolutely am a little shit. And I said, "Thanks, sweet, for the 3 days odysseys. I needed a giggle. I have never lost
System scan complete.
in Horizons as bad as I'm losing in an Audi. I do hope you're doing better than I am. The key bindings, I can put a key there and save it, go back in the game, and it won't work." He said, "Yeah, I think of the 50 or so missions that I've taken, I've finished about 5.
There's already someone who has mastered the combat in Horizons, though.
Engage.
Not Horizons,
Frameshift drive
Odyssey.
Preparing for
charging.
warp.
And he says, "I'm realizing it's like us attacking FDLs, like the Anacondas and the stock Sidewinder. With a stock Sidewinder, of course we're gonna die."
Mm.
4, 3, 2,
So we carried on a
1.
3-day conversation. Oh well, at least he didn't say, "Come on out, play."
Oh, that carrier mission's only
Fuel scooping.
65, okay. That's about where this should be.
But Exegius is the type of person.
Oh,
He in all of his
157.
videos, he never jokes. He never really does anything. He just straightforward tells you how to how to do
yeah.
this and stuff. And then all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, well, he did it last April Fool's, I think. But anyway, he comes up with this after Odyssey's launched. When they combine the two games, all the engineerings we've done to our ships is going to be wiped clean. They want us all on the same playing field.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God! He went on and on. He said, "Remember this day," and then he'd go on and say something. He said, "Remember what the day is," and I looked at my collar and it's April Fool's, and I said, "Oh."
You know how many people would quit this game if they just wiped everything clean?
System scan.
About 60% of them. Engage.
Yes, they
Preparing to
fought
flood
the
space.
carrier missions, alright. This one's only a rep 3. It gives 157 carrier credits.
Yeah, not all of it. Just some of it.
3,
But you're probably
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
get to go
some of them.
5,000 or 10,000 seconds to it. I mean, that's no biggie. It's courier
Yeah,
missions.
that's
You don't
no
have
biggie.
nothing in cargo.
That's
System scan
Yes, it is.
complete. Fuel scooping.
Bloody side. And if you want to kill pirates, they got them up there to where you have to
Fuel
kill
scooping
75.
complete.
Engage.
Frameshift
Spooling
drive
FTL
charged.
engines and preparing for
be
jump.
doing those anymore.
Nope.
They should do missions like the BR missions in Uncharted Waters.
Two,
There's a
Maybe
maximum
just
of
stop this stuff.
what's up?
If they wanted to stop this stuff like the AFK,
Oh
you
yeah.
penalize the players who took advantage of it. You don't penalize the players who didn't.
Yep.
It's just like the carriers that was taking people from the bubble
Fuel scooping.
5,000 light years out, say either mine or die. Doesn't matter to us because you don't have a fuel scoop and you can't get back. They can't play in anything but solo now.
Yep.
So you know you penalize the people who
Fuel
did it,
scooping
not
complete.
the whole community.
Or at least fix the system that enabled this.
I don't know how you could. I guess if you don't move your ship every so
Yeah.
many minutes.
They've got AFK detectors in the other platforms, just not the PC. So, I mean, it's possible to set one up. And, you know, if they set up an auto log out of your AFK, that would kill that right dead.
That's what Uncharted Waters does actually.
Yeah, but it does take time to program that. And as a quick fix, they did something that they're hopefully going to roll back later.
System scan complete.
Yeah, but what did you do? You disappointed what 80% of your
Yeah,
database because
yes, I understand that, but it also, you know, there are people out there making millions off of this game doing, you know, the AFK thing.
Which I don't get.
I don't know how they're doing the money. Oh, I do know how they're doing the money trade in game. So basically, what you pay.
Don't say it on stream.
Okay. Engage.
Frameshift
Spooling
drive
FTL
charged.
engines and preparing for jump.
it's just kind of like our black market thing. You can do that way. Just takes you longer.
Oh no! All they do is they do a certain amount of missions to get the amount of money you want, or you've paid for. Meet you at a station and turn it in.
3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, okay.
They just wing up and you get the money. Here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's true.
It's dead easy to
Unfortunately,
Well, I guess
it's,
I'm guilty of that myself then,
Yeah.
because you know.
oh, well, we didn't offer cash for it.
right, and that's the difference. If people were not, you know, making money off of it, it probably would be a non-issue. But the problem is people are basically making money off it selling credits, and they want to prevent that.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, it's just, you know, I guess. But we was mining. I just went out and finished it for us. That's all.
Yep. Yeah, and we weren't doing it for money, so who cares?
Yeah.
You know, we were doing it the way it was meant to be done. These people who are paying, you know, who are selling credits, well, that's different.
Yeah.
I guess I wasn't a bad girl then. Good.
I wish you can store limpets. It's just limpets. at least have a single button that sells all the limpets at once?
Just be thankful it's not like the galactic power play where you can only
Oh,
do 5
yeah.
and then reset.
Yeah. Damn. That sucks.
I wonder.
What are you wondering?
These courier missions out there, I was thinking because the Type 6 has a large jumper range.
System
What
scan
about
complete.
using it as the courier?
It would work pretty well for courier missions. Engage.
Because a lot
Frame
of
shift
them,
Preparing for jump.
charging.
my Corvette's too big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just got my Phantom myself.
I'll be right back, gentlemen. I need some coffee.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. System scan
So
complete.
wrong.
Fuel
A
scooping.
Class 3A power plant being able to support the 6A fully engineered thrusters. Wow. Not to mention my 5D shields, my
Fuel scooping
My,
complete.
whatchamacallit, sensors and everything else. Yeah, that was a good reward, other,
Engage. Yep.
Frame shift drive
Spooling
charging.
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And I still have boost, even though my power distributor is a 1D. I'm shocked.
Fuel scooping.
Trace, I'm wondering, how much is Anubis going to help you on, be able to help you on foot?
Fuel scooping complete.
Teach me charge.
Are you Trace?
Whatchamacallit.
Actually, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. It's all key binding, so there's, I can have him do stuff.
And the menus reset all the time, so you don't have to run to the issue you get in the ship sometimes where it remembers the menu.
Yeah, the menus always start from the same point. But I wouldn't use him for menu stuff anyway because it's
System scan complete.
won't work, or at least not easily.
Not until they get it fixed.
Yeah, so I'll have to see how things shake out. But I could use them for changing weapons. I could use them for a few other things. Not too much, though.
Yeah. Although changing weapons might be a little bit
Engage.
too slow.
Frame
Yeah.
shift drive
Preparing for
charging.
jump.
Because the shields come up almost too fast on foot. They regen almost too fast to be using voice commands to switch them.
Yeah.
Screen.
Well, Sparky, thank you for joining us, and have a good night.
That's my son.
Good night.
Sparky's Tech Corner.
Fuel scooping.
Just remember, he's of age. Whatever he does, I'm not responsible for anymore.
Well, that really is your son. Okay.
Yeah, that's my brat.
Fuel scooping complete.
What was we doing? Oh, we were mining. And I was in his Discord and I told him that we'd just got done mining. And they wanted to see it. So I posted it. And he got to watch it and they got to laughing. And they kind of asked like the other person, do you guys make your monologue yet?
It's funny how that question keeps coming up.
Yeah.
He says he loves you too.
Go to sleep, you gotta go work in the morning.
Wow. Only 929 light seconds from the star and gives me
Red versus blue.
147,000 credits. That's a lot of credits.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Increase the
Frame
odds
shift drive.
that
Charging
hostile
FTL.
ships will come after you.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I'm sure you will.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But although after playing Odyssey, there's not much in this game that I probably wouldn't play now or do because the fact is, couldn't be any worse.
Mm.
Fuel scooping complete.
Must be an joke.
What?
Caboose, no.
No, Sparks. Wrong group.
What did he say?
He said Caboose, no. And I said, no, Sparky. Wrong group. I was telling him about Tyrone and him stunning people in the hind end and killing them. And so he was going Caboose, no.
Okay.
The stunner is lethal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it down to earth killing people with it.
But only with the shields were down. So you have to
Well,
be
you
like
sneak up
stealthy.
behind them, their shields are down.
Yep.
And Tyrone took out 15 NPCs with nothing but the stun gun.
The overcharger. So the overloaded. Sure,
Which,
this
you know,
now
it was amazing.
Night,
watching him
Sparky.
jump around and do all that stuff. And I'm sitting there going, wow, that's awesome. I can't do that crap. Yet.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Frame shift drive.
Preparing for
charging.
warp.
Damn. It's almost 10 already, guys.
Yeah, I know.
Cool. Oh, always goes when you're having fun.
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And not get killed every 5 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the reference. That's what he's talking about. Don't worry, Tracy. He confuses me sometimes on his abbreviations of sentences. Like, what are you talking about?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oops. Fuel scoop disengaged. Pulled away too quick.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
There we go. One more quick dip in the pond. And the fuel is full.
Scan away. I don't have nothing on that you can see. I see where that courier group that was given, what was it? Fleet carrier, something or other.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have if you have less than 5 billion credits and you want a fleet carrier, you can sign up for a raffle, and they'll give 5 billion credits away to the winner.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I went and looked at my credits over here, and it's
Engage.
like, 5 billion,
Frameshift
500. Yeah,
drive
Preparing
I
for
don't
jump.
qualify.
Yeah.
Come on. Let me die.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Today's cruise includes some delightful views. Our flight attendants are on board with their full details. Boy, I missed that.
This is one thing I don't miss. Not being able to dock on an outpost. Getting
Just wait. Now you gotta wait on the taxis.
for like minutes. Well, there will
Just wait.
probably be special landing pads for taxis. I doubt they'll take up the same slot.
No, they take up the same slots.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least they're not large ships.
You're not gonna be owning a large ship. I don't think they're gonna give you the option to buy anacondas.
No, I know. Not in the Alpha.
And if you look, in the
talking
system
about in
map of
general.
that system, there's only like 3 or 4 stations. The rest are outposts.
Yep. But once phase 2 comes, we actually have 20 light years we can fly. So we won't be stuck in this system.
Then you're gonna have to learn everything over again. Where is everything?
Yes.
At least
We
in
know
this
this.
system, we have an idea where everything is.
But we're not just gonna stick in that same system.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
I might go check out the other systems, but if they don't have any better missions, I might stay right there.
There'll be other things to do besides mission.
I don't know yet.
System scan complete.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
war.
charging.
don't know why you're having trouble landing on outposts. I just come up here and ask for landing and
Fuel
got it.
scooping complete.
Well, it took me like 10 spams of the request button to get to be okay.
But I'm just saying, I don't know why you're having such a hard time. I didn't.
Guess I'll head back to Nyberg.
It just feels nice that when I punch a button for it to do something in particular, that the damn thing does it.
System
Yeah, no
scan
kidding.
complete.
I don't have to sit there and go, come on, come on.
Engage.
Frameshift
Spooling
drive
FTL
charging.
engines and preparing for jump.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I got a cutter build that was gave to me by Tyrone. They do 584 tons of ore in 55 minutes
System scan complete.
Mm.
Fuel
in a
scooping.
high-res zone.
Yep.
He has 2 mining lasers, 2 mining lasers, 2D. No, yeah,
Fuel
2D.
scooping complete.
And 3 5A Olympic drillers.
Engage.
Frameshift
Preparing for
drive
jump.
charging.
Yep.
They're following the map.
Oh,
And-
following a map. Yep, following a map.
Right, and he's got a 4A laser for fighting.
4,
And
3,
a railgun.
2,
He's got pack
1.
guns.
Engage.
Somebody else has got railguns. Anyways, he said that if I would build my cutter like this, that he could show me how I could mine 554 tons in 55 minutes.
Yep. And the key is that he is doing map mining.
Fuel scooping.
Right. No, he's not doing the A. No, he's doing.
He's doing map mining,
Once
which
you
is
get
fine.
through with this map, and you go dump your cargo, he said in the same hotspot, there's 2 different circles or 3 different circles. So you can mine the
Fuel
same
scooping complete.
high res, 3 different areas.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what it was. 3 different areas in that same high res, and come up with 584 tons in 55 minutes.
Nice.
And I said I might try that. And he said, yes, you have pirates pop in every once in a while. We do not shoot at the pirates unless they shoot at us. Then we shoot, because he said they found out if you shoot at them first, then everybody comes in to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But he says they got the weapons to take care of the ship. If you load it out, just like they got. He's got a prismatic 5-something shield,
Big shield, yeah.
and it's engineered. And he gave me the I got the build.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I don't have the build, but I got the blueprints to it, or specs,
Yep.
on what needs to be engineered. And he told me when I got my extra cutter fixed up, come on out, and he showed me. And he said, I think it's painite. And I don't know what the price of painite is. But he said, we're paying above market value for it. You drop it on our carrier. And then when we sell it, you buy it for $200,000 and you sell it at the station for $300,000, the station they take it to.
Yep.
And he said that way, everybody, from step to step to step, everybody makes credit.
Yep.
thought about trying out that build, see what it was like. And I said, just 2 mining lasers? Isn't that a little slow? And he says, nope. Fastest 5 egg collector Olympus will pick.
Yep.
I'm like, okay.
System scan complete.
Okay, pay night here is 95,000, so you make 5,000. Maybe.
Engage.
I don't know. They say
Spooling
they watch the
FTL
market, they
engines
make
and
you work
preparing
like
for
that.
jump.
He probably makes 5,000 per ton.
Well,
Or 10.
he watches the market to where the miner makes the money.
2, 1, engage.
And then when you go to sell the goods, he makes it to where the carrier makes money, plus the cargo carriers make money.
Right.
So that's above my pay grade. Let the accountant
Fuel
figure that
scooping.
crap out.
Oh, but damn. Whoa. A lot of
Fuel
power.
scooping complete.
I'm gonna have to go slower than I usually. Put the thrusters at 10% power. When entering stations from now on.
Thrusters are not what you do
System
10%
scan
power on,
complete.
that's your throttle.
Engage.
Frameshift drive
Spooling
charged.
FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Well, that's a key binding in there that I have never found.
Throttle.
4,
Are basically
3,
the same
2,
thing.
1, engage.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Oh my goodness, there's 40 planets in here.
Okay.
And you're probably the first one that's been there.
Yep.
No, not this time.
Oh no? Okay, that's good. That means you can just jump.
Fuel scooping
I wonder,
complete.
you haven't hit any that we all hit, have you?
I haven't actually been checking.
Oh.
System map.
Deep eyes.
Oh no. I guess nobody's been here. All right. I saw all the orbit lines. I'm like, okay, somebody's been here, but apparently not.
Here we go.
This may be my last jump for the night.
That's the one thing about it. At least in honesty, so far we haven't had to wait on Philip to land.
scan complete.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Oh, okay. One more jump is in order. Okay, fine. Engage.
Once you found yourself
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Well, one more jump is the fuel star that's next to the next neutron I'm heading for.
Oh, okay.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping.
You're behind Sagittarius say now.
I've
Way behind it.
been behind it for a while.
You have to be getting really close to that carrier
Fuel
of
scoop
yours.
disengaged.
About 6,000. Let me see. I'll tell you in a
Fuel
second.
scooping.
I got a fuel scoop here.
If you zoom out, Phil, where he's at, the what do you call that? The different sectors in brown. The different sectors in brown. The one just above him. His carrier's almost directly in line. Or it is directly aligned between him and the where the little bitty line that goes up to nothing, where the galaxy or whatever you want to call this place is. And his is right down there, just out from the corner.
Oh, okay.
His carrier from here is 54,497 light years.
System scan complete.
Okay.
And he's 48,611 light years from us.
Yeah, I have 6,333 light years to go.
Okay. Wait, you only traveled like 2,000 light years?
No neutrons.
Oh, okay. Wow. That's horrible.
The next neutron star is one jump in front of me. Finally.
What do you mean horrible? He's got a ship that only jumped 34 light years or 40.
45, yeah.
Yeah.
Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
And so... Alright. So basically, I only got 30 jumps closer tonight. Funny thing is, I made more than 30 jumps, so I did not jump very efficiently tonight. On the other hand, I also did not use any jumponium tonight,
Oh, okay.
because it just didn't make any sense.
You had to get your head back in the game because you've been brain scrambled in Odyssey.
Well, I've only got 23 premium injections left, so...
Ouch.
Ooh.
And that's got a...
Your courier happen to have an SRV?
No, and I don't have one on me. Nor do I have one in the ship that is coming.
Oh, no. That's not
I
good.
wonder how much it costs when you get to your carrier to have an SRV shipped out to you.
Then I won't have... No, it's... I'd rather not.
No,
Now the ship that I'm taking back has well, what's it got for jump range?
60 or 70 or something like that.
50.
60, I think.
No, it's 50.
Carrier. Oh, 50?
50.
So it's 5 more light years jump range. So it's going to be a long slog home.
Maybe if you take your route on the east side of the galaxy instead of through Colonia, there's more neutron stars that way.
You
Maybe.
also got a dead zone you gotta go around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I gotta go. You know, 5,000 or 10, 15,000 light years out of my way to go around the restricted zone.
yeah.
Best thing he can do is go down towards Colonia when he gets past the restricted zone. Then cut across to the bubble. If you
Yeah.
can do that.
Well, I'm just gonna carrier hop home the same way I carrier hopped here.
Yeah. And hey, you never know. You may find carriers. More carriers out there now.
I may, but we made some progress tonight. 156. I was at 187 when I started. So, 31 jumps, closer.
Well, there's one thing about it. We still got, what, 3 more weeks of alpha?
Mm-hmm.
You should be back before then.
Oh, yeah. So, distance-wise tonight, I made 1,500 light years. Which ain't bad.
Not with the 34 jump range ship. Nope, that's pretty
45.
decent. Oh, 45?
I actually should be able to do another 500 light years in the 2 hours. So it's just I wasn't going in a straight line, and I only had one neutron jump the whole night.
And that was because you run into that brown dwarf field.
Yeah, and it was just impossible. There were none there. I've jinked myself sideways here. But even so, it's not all that.
There aren't many neutron stars on that side of the galaxy to begin with.
Well, there aren't ones that have been discovered over here. It doesn't mean there aren't. I mean, I've discovered, I think, 50 or 60, maybe more neutron stars coming out. So anybody who comes out after me is going to have a better chance with the plotter. And I'll have a better chance going back because now all of these are in the plotter. I probably won't end up going back the same route because it'll probably plot me somewhere slightly different, and I'll be adding even more neutron stars into the plotter. And as more people do this route, the route will get easier to do.
Yep. I must have found like 15 or 20 neutron stars just by happenstance when I was going during the expedition that I discovered the system I had like 7 terraformable Rockies.
Yep. Well, the in-game neutron star route plotter is not the greatest thing. But it does find you neutron stars that are not in the offline plotter. Because the offline plotter only knows about stuff that's already been discovered. So, and since I am running ED Discovery, every system I discover becomes available in the neutron plotter.
Okay. To other pilots.
Yep. So I am directly feeding into the database that makes this work. So things will work better and better and better. You know, it should be significantly better after I run this this route. But of course, that doesn't help me because, well, there's just not that much discovered in front of me. So on the other hand, coming back, I will have a smaller fuel tank. So it will take me less time to scoop, so it will take me less time to stay in each system, so I will be able to travel somewhat faster. And that's actually one of the things that's slowing me down is I have the fuel scoop for the smaller ship on this one. So it takes me a while to fuel scoop rather than, okay, I go around the star and I'm done. So the outbound, I am definitely not traveling as efficiently as I could. Inbound, I will be much more efficient because I will have the appropriate size fuel scoop for the ship. So I'll be able to go zip, zam, zoom, and make my way home. If I'm doing efficient jumping with appropriately sized fuel scoop, I should be able to do, instead of 1,500 in 2 hours, probably over the 2 hours, I'll be closer to 2,500. But it also depends how straight a line I end up going and how well the neutron plotter works and a whole bunch of other factors. So we'll see. We'll see how things work. But in any case, I've got about 6,333 light years to go. 156 jumps according to the
166 isn't a lot.
No, but
it goes fast.
Yeah, let me go. Let's see. I want to put in. Let's see what this thing thinks. GREOUPROU VDZ D1-11. Calculate. And the neutron star plotter thinks I can do this in 130 if I try.
Well, it's going to take long.
Yep. But to do that, I have to individually plot each jump along the way. That's a pain in the behind.
You have to hope that the stars don't get out of your range.
Oh no, the neutron, they won't. The neutron star plotter knows my jump range because I put it in there.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, whether it's 130 or 156 or maybe less, depending on how the various plotters work against each other, we'll see. But at any point, I'm out of time for the night. So I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride tonight. It was great having you along. Mr. Blue Moon Halos, thank you for joining us in chat. Rocky Johnson, thank you as well. Anthony, thank you for joining us again. Camille Douglas, thank you for joining us. And Sparky, thank you. Appreciate you showing up. And once again, Lynn, Philip, thank you very much for joining me in the wing. That's all I have time for tonight. So we'll pick this up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trace Majestus, actually flying as myself for once, signing out.